Alright, everybody. It looks like we are back, and, well, I am back. Before we get this started, I just want to make sure chat is good. Everybody can see what's going on here. So holler at me and let me know. It's been a while since we've done this live thing. It's just me tonight. No B. So this is Rick. I kind of want to discuss where we want the channel to go from here on out. So let's talk about it. Hey, Limus. It's been a while. I am so sorry. I moved away again. I'm about an hour away from B, and I'm working. I'm an assistant manager, so I'm a little more busy now. Plus, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. So, I've been kind of keeping up on the Fantastic Daily new videos, but I haven't really. The last 3 or 4 I haven't watched. So, hopefully, you guys are keeping up on that if you're interested. I know I discussed doing the secret. Yeah, Limus, he is. He just about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, month or so. I'm not sure the exact time frame. He started putting new FD videos up. I've been off and on talking with him on Discord, but nothing major on our part yet. He said if we were interested in it, whatnot, that we could get involved a little more. But honestly, I haven't really had a chance to talk to Brandon much. So, how are you guys liking the new layout of the live show? Is it crisp? Does it look good? I can't really see it full screen right now, so. Oh, it does look pretty good. I'm just kind of testing stuff. So Limus and okay, so the secret. If Jersey, have you looked into it at all after I posted that video? Because it's something I really want to look into and start looking at and trying to solve some of these mysteries. So two white, Sammy, two white. I can lower everything if you want. Just let me know. It's just something I'm messing with. Again, I can mess with stuff. So the secret is how many people are interested in us looking into the secret and doing some research on where these treasures are hidden. It's something that I really, really wanted to do. So let's get rid of this, and then do this. Hold on, I'm messing with the screen. And then this, and then this, and then this. Keep it white. Keep it white. Okay. I'm gonna try to make it bigger too. Sorry guys, I'm just doing this on my own. So, hey Miguel, hey MP, welcome. We missed everybody too. It's been a while. Like I said, it's just me tonight. I kind of want to discuss where we want to go with the channel. Everything's been up in arms since the whole FD thing, which I understand completely. A lot of people were real upset about that. It's done and over with. I discussed The Secret, the book, the novel. Well, it's not a novel. The treasure hunt. So, hopefully, we can do something like that. I have better internet now. I have much better internet. I'm running at 100 megs. So, we can now review videos live on the channel. Anything like what do you guys where do you want this channel to go? Do you want it to stay alive? Do you want it to die? Do you want, where do you want to go with it? I still want to look into paranormal stuff. I still really, really want to do The Secret. I think that thing is a really cool concept. There's only 2 that's been officially discovered. There might be more out there that nobody said, but at this point, only 2 that are officially been found. Once we go into, if we start doing that, I want to, we'll go through the, I don't, okay, sorry. We'll go through the ones that have been found, and then discuss what steps the people took to get them. Alright, so nobody wants the channel to die. Good. There may be a lot of times where I'm going to have to be doing it on my own with the travel distance and issues with like getting together with Brandon and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out how to be able to get him in from where he's at and talk at the same time. It's just something that I haven't figured out with my system yet because I don't have a great computer. So more paranormal, definitely stuff we're interested in, and taco nights. So, always love the taco nights. I want to get the channel back to where it was before the drama happened. I want to get the group that we had, Limus and Koo and Jess and even everyone. I want them all. I want all of you back. I want to get this back. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. I'll see how we can do with Google Hangout as well. That way I can get more people to call in and get conversations. So I still haven't figured out how to get Skype to work with our broadcaster. So, with the way my internet is now, I am now able to look at videos live while doing a live stream. Yeah, we could do it through Discord. That's a valid point too. But I do plan on watching videos live to go over them with everybody, because you guys have a different view of seeing things the way I see them. The way we see them, you can spot things that are different. I can do the same thing with other people. We did get a comment earlier on the Russian BEK video, the drama video, about how this was earlier today, and it's kind of what got me into coming in here and doing this and getting us back to where we started. How if we're just out to talk trash on people who have paranormal experiences, that's not cool. And as most of you know, that's not what we set out to do at all. That's never what we wanted to do. We wanted to weed out the fakes, the fake videos, the fake pictures, the fake experiences, the fake stories, and transfer them and get them out of the way and focus on the real stuff. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. It's been a while since I've done this. So, what can we do to get the channel back to where it was before the drama? I know we need to do some more WTF Paranormals. I know the reaction videos didn't get quite the reaction that we wanted them to. Jersey, honestly, I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, no, this does not have anything to do with the return of FD. I have been talking to him on Discord, just the two of us, but nothing we're involved in, nothing that we have. No, we are not currently involved with Fantastic Daily at all. Beyond talking about our respective channels, nothing about being involved with each other. Honest to God. I just really, I miss the channel, I miss you guys, I miss our live chats. So, I really want to get back to where I don't want to, MP, let's not move forward, let's move backward to where we were before all of that started. Back when we were still doing our WTF Paranormals. when we were still doing our MonsterCast and our everything that we did before all that drama hit. I'm so glad to be back. I wish I could get Brandon here and we could do what we always did. It's a little harder now that I'm, I live in a complete different state now. So, it is what it is. Um, so, the secret. We want to do the secret. Thank you, gaming. I'm glad to be back. Okay, so we want to do the secret. Everybody is still interested in doing the secret. Am I right on that? So checking Discord real quick. Okay, nothing. And we want more WTF Paranormals, correct? Do we still want to do MonsterCast Reacts? Okay, so MonsterCast Reacts is going to be up. We'll still do our live chats. I got to try to get everything figured out so I can have Brandon just talk with me. So it's not just me, because this is really hard to do on my own. So the girlfriend and I moved into a new house, and this is a lot of why I want the channel to come back. Really weird things have been happening in the house. My coffee pot, I brewed a cup of coffee, because I can brew a separate cup of coffee. And I brewed it, everything was fine. I went out to grab my cup of coffee, and the, drip stop was turned on, so it wasn't supposed to be dripping. I have gotten multitude of scratches out of nowhere in this house. So has the girlfriend. Our cats see stuff. So I'm gonna start setting up audio and maybe video. It's kind of hard to do video and audio with the cats and the dog running around, but I think I'll still be able to catch stuff. Somebody send me a video on Discord that we can look at. I mean, I can look stuff up. Any audio that I record is going to be put on the channel. Any evidence that I find is going to be put on the channel. I'm really shaky tonight. That's really weird. I'm going to have the ability to make hats. So we might be able to have hats for the channel. More shirts if we can still do that with Jess and we start getting orders in and whatnot. Be able to do some shirts with Jess. As far as doing our videos, I need to, if we do the MonsterCast Reacts, we may not do video, like, of us, simply because of, I have to get Brandon here, or I have to get down there, and the best bet is to come up here because I have better internet. It's not that cold. Honestly, we got a snowstorm the other day, but it wasn't nearly as bad as they said it was going to be. Oh, man. I might have the ability with some people that I've met to be able to get into some more places. We're still working on getting the channel where we want it to be. I'm still working on getting the channel where I want it to be. Hi, Kate. It's been a while. How are you? I really, really just want to go back to where we were. So, let's discuss things. Oh, what do we have going on? I did hear that Zach Bagans finally is going to be releasing his Demon House documentary, which, honestly, the whole thing interested me, so I kind of want to watch it. Have you guys heard about the Demon House? Yes, let's do Limus, I agree. WTF Paranormals, do our live streams, and MonsterCast for big events that happen. Big paranormal events. So, the Demon House is, I believe it's in Indiana. It's a house that police and family services both believed that there was something going on. And Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures bought it and filmed a... Yeah, I agree. I will review the documentary when it comes out. But let's just give a heads up. He bought it and did a documentary, and then I believe he destroyed the house afterwards and put all the rubble in a special place. I think we've talked about it previously. Miguel, exorcists are always being trained. It's always a thing. Despite what people think. Kate, we are coming back. We are back. We are coming back. It's going to be slow at first. There may be a space in between the videos, but I am going to try to get videos up on a more regular basis. Yeah, Jess, it is well documented by police, so it seems real interesting. I plan on watching it as soon as it comes out. I need to look into it a little more when it comes out. I just read about it like last month that he's finally going to release it. So it's something that's always interested me. I gotta say, the new chat that I have looking on the screen looks pretty good with the different font and everything, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks. I take Zach Bagans with a grain of salt on everything he does. Yes, I have seen legitimate paranormal stuff come from the show, but he also puts it on a lot. So, I really, I need $1 million, guys. Can we get $1 million? I still really want to buy the Amityville house. Yeah, sorry. I zoned out for a second. It's really hard to do on my own. I'm not used to talking by myself. I want to buy the Amityville house and do just a year-long investigation there. Live there. Do 24/7 live streams, have people come in, and just like the same aspect as Paranormal Lockdown, but for a year, and see what a year of living in that place while doing a constant investigation can bring us. And that's something I want to do. I mean, granted, don't start at the biggest one we can, so find a place local and work our way up to there. And yeah, the only reason that one stands out is the police documentation, the documentation of religious people, the documentation from like family services that were there. So there's a lot of documentation that goes into it. I might start doing a research and maybe we can do a video on that one, so we can discuss it before we do a review of the documentary. So that's a possibility if you guys want to do an episode on that. Can you guys give me a second? I want to grab my hoodie and grab a soda, and I'll be right back. Is that cool? Just give me a second. I don't know why I had the keyboard on my lap. I've been playing Fortnite for like a month straight. So I accidentally shaved my head today. Accidentally shaved my head. Honest story. No pics. No pics. I was trimming up my hair and the clippers slipped and took all the hair on the top, like a big chunk of hair off the top of my head. So I just shaved the rest of my head. The girlfriend's not going to be happy because she doesn't know this happened yet. Honestly, a bunch of things that shouldn't happen by accident happen with me. That's a very honest statement. Where are we at? Okay. Alright, I'm back. I got my drink. So, honestly, I do have another YouTube channel that I'm starting to work on. It's strictly for Fortnite. So, we know that I'm doing that as well. I have the possibility of being in a legitimate movie. That's new. That's the last couple weeks or so that I found that about. My lighter's dead. I did the haunted the it might have been pushed the way my house works. It's really weird. Like this house makes no sense. Oh, Limus, it's just a local movie. I mean, it's a full length, but it's local. But you never know. Wow. So, can somebody check to see how many people are actually viewing the video? I mean, I can't see from where I'm at, so. Also, I want to start using the apps again, but I gotta wait till I get a new phone because half of the screen on my phone doesn't work, so I can't use the app. I mean, I can, maybe. Okay, so we're at 9. Mine says 9. It's normally a little off, so maybe that the algorithm got fixed. That'd be nice. I miss the days when we'd have like 50, 60 people in chat. Had to do slow mode. Limus and Jess and everyone were scrambling to shut people up. Let's discuss The Secret real quick. Well, we're here. Hydra, the movie, I believe, is called The Sleepover. It's a horror flick. So, it's literally just a local movie. I know the guy that wrote it and is directing it, so that's kind of how I'm getting it in. And with me doing the haunted house last Halloween, it gives me some acting chops. I actually won an award for my acting at the haunted house, so that was pretty cool. Okay, Kate, The Secret. The Secret is a book that was released in 1981. In this book, there are 12 pictures and 12 poems, the best to say. Each picture and each poem coincide with a treasure that is buried somewhere in North America. I believe most of them are in the continental United States, and there's one in Canada, I believe. 2 of these treasures are found, so this is legitimate. It is true. The rest of them have not been found. A man, as he was writing the poems and whatnot and setting everything in, went across country and buried these treasures. And what you'll find, I don't think anybody I haven't kicked anybody. Did somebody kick Mad Cat? Because I definitely wouldn't kick Mad Cat. The last video I did was just a teaser video that we were gonna do it. No, Jersey, I have not kicked anybody. Limus, Jess, did you guys kick him? He can drop me a message on Discord, so if need be. I'm not sure what happened. So The Secret. If you find where they're at and dig it up, you'll find a plexiglass box that has a ceramic thing in it, and inside there is a key. You mail the key to the publishing house, and they send you back a jewel, a legitimate jewel. The man died in early 2000s, unfortunately, but they are still honoring his wishes. There's a safe deposit box that has everything in it. So what I want to do with this, and I'm not going to be able to personally go out once we start figuring stuff out and dig these up, but depending on where people are, that's a possibility for everyone, and I just want to be able to help and solve this mystery. That's really all I wanted to do. Kate, honestly, not ARG. You can look it up. It is a legitimate thing. Look up The Secret, a Treasure Hunt. It's real. It's been going on since 1981. I've known about it. I knew about it when I was younger, but I never really thought about it. And then on Expedition Unknown a month or so ago, Josh Gates did an episode on it, and that's what reminded me of it, and then I did the video. So no ARG. I'm not involved in an ARG. I've gotten out of that. The only game I play is Fortnite. So honest, no ARG. I'm being as upfront with you now as before the whole. There's that moment in the FD thing where you tell where we flipped a little bit. Just around the time with that, when he started discussing us on his channel is when we knew what everything was. But any time before that, we had never he never contacted us, never told us what it was. We figured everything out on our own. So, no FD stuff. No ARG, we are not involved in it. Jester, we are going to be doing a treasure hunt. We're working on it. Yes, as Lima says, as of right now, we have nothing to do with FD. MP, all the treasure is believed to be on land. There was... Welcome back, Mad Cat. Yeah, Kate, I've seen there was a new FD. He has a few videos up. I've watched him. I'm intrigued at where he wanted to go with that story, to be honest with you. Personally, I was intrigued. But we're not involved in that. I've been in conversation with him, but I have not committed to anything, and we have not done anything with him. Honest to God. Hydra, no, I have not heard of that. Is there a possibility you can link me some information to it? Limus, I have no problem going over the FD stuff. I just haven't I've separated our channel with his channel. Personally, I talked to him. He wanted to give us a heads up before he put a new video up the first time, but I wasn't on Discord. I had it disconnected and stuff. Thanks, Hydra. But yeah, I have no problem going over his new videos. Mad Cat, buddy, times, I'm sorry if you're having hard times. If you do need somebody to talk to about anything, you can always get a hold of me. You have my Discord. You have us on Discord. You have my email address. If you don't, it's blindbrik@gmail.com. We can talk. Like, I'm a good person to talk to. So if you do need just somebody to vent to, just discuss things, you can feel free to talk to me. I'm not going to put it out there or anything. Just throwing that out. As an entertainment in a whole, the FD channel is entertaining. Horror Alley, it is so good to see you. Yes, you are correct. That getting involved with that ARG, getting involved with FD was a problem, and it's something we should not have done. But I'm back to where I want to be. I'm back to doing things the way we did it before. Yeah, the drama affected our mods personally, and that wasn't cool. It affected myself personally, and I'm still real sorry about everything. I still can't say how sorry I am that we went down that path. But I can say that everything up until the point where you can tell we flipped and started discussing it on a less assholeless nature, is the moment you can tell that we started working with him. Everything before then, when we were calling him out, when we called the videos fake, that the whole situation was fake, and that was all real. We had no clue who he was. We weren't involved with him. We said it was fake. We showed why it was fake. We went through the effort to show that it was fake. Kate, we never did this to get views. We didn't put this channel up to get super huge, to get views. That literally, I want to get the fake videos, the fake pictures and everything. I want them gone. I want real evidence. I want to prove some sort of I want proof of the paranormal. That's really what I've always set out. Hydra, do you have us on Discord? If you don't have us on Discord and you have Discord, add us. Limus or Jess can post that link. If not, you can email me at blindbrik, BLINDBRIK @gmail.com. That's one of the best ways to get a hold of us is through email. Also, thank you, Horror Alley. I mean, Limus or Jess. I know Jess was active in Discord a little bit ago. If you can post the Discord link in chat, let me see if I have links turned off. I'm gonna unblock that. We should be able to post links. Where'd everything go? Okay, it's back. It's back, I think. Wow. Thank you, Limus. Hydra and Kate, if you click that link, it will take you to our Discord. I'm almost always on there in either there or my gaming channel. So, if you post a link, you post a video. We do have an entire channel of FD stuff where things were being discussed previously, and one of our guys is posting videos regularly that FD posts. So that's still there if you want to check that out. We have multiple different channels on our Discord where we can discuss different things. Cryptids, UFOs, Mandela effect. Also, did anybody notice that FD is now touching on the Mandela effect? That's pretty interesting. That's one of the things that we did a while ago. Oh, what else? So we don't make vids on Discord. It's just literally just us chatting, talking about any videos that we're gonna do. If some of our chatters, our fans, come up with find evidence or things they want us to review, you guys give them to us and we go over them. How about a video on how they blasted weird sounds at night because the enemy were really religious? Yeah, I actually have read a lot about that horror. So that's actually something we could do. Do you think you can leave a link to maybe an article on The Secret? Miguel, let me do some searching real quick. I'm gonna still chat. But I can get something real quick, so and I'll post it somewhere. Don't mind me, I'm just on Google. I wish I had a co-host right now. Because I could be doing this and somebody could be Okay. What I'm going to do is give everybody a link to Brian Priest's wiki. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it on Discord. Oh my goodness. There's people here. Hi, Mad Cat. So there's Brian Priest's wiki on Discord, and this page that I'm about to send to Discord. Yeah, exactly. Google it and look up the photos. I have the book. I have a PDF file of the book as well, so I can always read through that and go through it. Like I said, 2 of them have been solved. Chicago and Cleveland? Ladies and gentlemen, a flock of seagulls. I've actually seen a lot of paranormal stuff happening recently, and I just haven't been able to either get with B or get the stuff I needed to do it. Wow, that's my last cigarette. Great. Sorry. A flock of seagulls. I know the Chicago one's been solved. There's one in Florida. There's one in New York City. The exact locations have not been found yet. Most people know what cities they're in, but don't know the best way to put it would be there is one in Florida. It's in Fort Lauderdale, Limas. So you're our connection there. Well, I have a lot of connections down there, but I missed a spot on my head. Sorry. Really, this secret thing was all me. I didn't discuss it with Brandon before I posted that video. I haven't really had a chance to discuss us doing this. Allie, even the fictional stuff has a place on YouTube. I watch a lot of the fictional stuff for entertainment purposes, but I just wish it was labeled as fiction. Creepypasta, what have you. There needs to be a harsh line in between legitimate paranormal and truth and proof and fictional. Mudo, it's just Andrew, is that you? This is just Rick tonight. Oh, it's a party. Everybody's here. Oh, Allie, you want to send some? Never mind. I live in New York State. We're not allowed. Anyways, what's going on, Andrew? Welcome to chat. We're just discussing where we want our channel to go after the whole Fantastic Daily debacle. Yeah, do fake and do real. That I'm perfectly okay with. I don't mind ARGs. Hey, everybody be nice to Andrew. He's not here to cause any problems. Let's just throw that out there real quick. He's here on his own volition. I didn't even tell him we were doing this. He is a fan of our channel. So, let's not... We're a good community. We're not going to argue with each other. Correct? Limas, Andrew is FD. Oh, man. Yes, it's him. Guys, we're not going to argue. Hydra, BlindBrik, BlindBrik, @gmail.com. Andrew, we appreciate your support. I'm still watching the FD videos, as I think a few of our people are, and I think you're still in our Discord, so you know that. Allie, the medical in... Why are we discussing this? The medical in Pennsylvania is not what everybody thinks it is. Anyways, so Andrew, what we're doing here tonight is discussing where our channel's going from here on out. I knew 100%, like... Oh, I've been trying to avoid those. So yes, until right now, people are telling us, like, the FD videos are fake. I figured they were. Okay. Hey Andrew, do you want me to start looking into the new videos, because I can. Yeah, let's be honest. Can we discuss, Andrew, now that you're here, can we discuss the video that we put up, the Russian BEK? That's something that a lot of people haven't really... we never really got into details on what the Russian BEK video was, where it came from, why we got it. This was all on, like, you brought this to us. So if anybody has any questions for Andrew about the Russian BEK video, let's get them out of the air. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, it's the one that we posted months ago. About, with the BEK being investigated in Russia. The video of the... It is fake, Limus, but I want to discuss where it came from, how it was done, what it really was. Because I honestly don't know any details on that. Agreed. We, once we caught wind of the FD videos back before we got involved in the whole situation, we set forth to prove them either real or fake. And we, until we got brought into the fold, we were... The Russian video was really, really good. I still watch it going, interesting. But let's discuss the Russian video. Because it's something that I've wanted to get some details on. We didn't really get many details on the video itself. I'm assuming it was a burner email that sent us the video. I'm sure Andrew can confirm that or deny it for me that it was a burner email. Okay, Horror Alley, let me introduce you to Fantastic Daily, aka Muto Maid. Muto Maid, Horror Alley. Well, Nephilim is one, you're one. Yes, the earring holes. The wonderful earring holes. Something we were trying not to bring up when we were discussing that video. I think he's working on getting us to where he initially wanted to be. Jersey, we were not in on it the whole time. We definitely weren't. We weren't in on it until, I would say, a few days before FD put up the video where he put us on blast. Am I correct on that, Andrew, if I remember correctly? I'm very excited to see... Limus, I haven't actually talked to you in months, so feel free to drop me a message on Discord. I'm excited to see how the Fantastic Daily videos end. Andrew, you sent me a message yesterday. If you can re-up on that when you get a chance. Oh, there you are. Never mind. I'm on it. Never mind. Got it. Okay. What does anybody want to know about the Russian video while we're here? Well, Andrew's here. Well, he has some burner accounts in the channel. What do we want to know about the Russian video? Bring it from the fans, because anything coming from me... I'm so lost. You guys just lost me on chat. Thanks, guys. Okay, they were going to bring us in way earlier. Yeah, you did, when we talked that first time... Hydra, no, nothing came of the Ouija board. We also had issues filming it while, like, filming the Ouija board while doing a live stream. With my internet now, we are more able to do things like that. I'm more able to, we are more able to watch videos. Alright. Alright. Andrew, Limus wants to know what they were saying in the video, and... Limus, they did talk in the video. I remember there was Russian... So, what was the translation of what they said in the video? That's something that our fans do want to hear. We actually had quite a few people working on it. Like, it was quite interesting to see. Like, you should see the emails we have of people working on this. That's a valid point. Andrew, the Fantastic Daily team did not accept any money or donations. No trinkets, nothing. They didn't sell items, nothing. So I can commend them on that. They didn't try to actually make physical money off of selling stuff to people. So props on that to the Fantastic Daily team. Dude, we were trying to rip that video apart, and we knew it was fake, and we still wanted to just rip it apart. As soon as we watched the video for the first time, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have fun with this. It looks like Andrew is finding the translation to the video. So let's see. See, when we first ran across the FD videos, back before we ever met the guy, like talked to the guy, knew anything about it, before it was really becoming the phenomenon that it became, which was like a minor YouTube hit, not minor, like somewhere in between minor and big. We called him out blatantly, and a lot of you guys remember that. I remember the Daily Mail. That's how we first found about it with the disappearing the kids in Manchester that were abducted and then vanished. Like, not abducted, that were arrested, and then that's where we first heard about Fantastic Daily. Watched it, I was like, eh. And then months later, we came across that one video that we started, and then we just started ripping stuff apart. So, personally, Andrew, inadvertently, we helped each other. Yeah, if there's a BEK movie, can I get involved in that? That'd be dope. We have kept chat on really, really good terms right now, so I'm really proud of everybody. Normally we're on tacos and random crap at this point. I think with not having Brandon here, okay, we got the translation. Let's is the pump on? No, the third one. The eyes are non-reactive. The injection should stabilize the growth. So that's the translation from the Russian BEK video. Is the pump on? No, the third one. The eyes are non-reactive. The injections should stabilize their growth. What I want to do is go into my email, and I'll probably do it later after chat. I mean, I could do it now, and see the spoiler alert for upcoming stuff. Spoiler. Honestly, a lot of people did find us through the FD, so a lot of our group came from us calling out FD initially, so it helped us. I think as a community as a whole, if Andrew and company are actually interested in the legitimate side of the paranormal field, the proof side of the paranormal field. Yes, everybody came to dogpile on FD for a while. It was a thing. But anyways, if the Fantastic Daily team, Andrew and his crew, are interested, they can help us in certain aspects where we aren't able to. If that makes any sense. Allie, it's the same thing with us. Like, my daughter is going to be here in June through August. I get my son every other weekend. I'm working full time. So I moved away from where Brandon and I were. So we don't get together as much. It's actually been 3 weeks since we've even been down there, or they've been up here. It's been real distant. Plus he's had family emergencies. So no, not a new baby. Not a new baby. No. No. No new baby. With Andrew's connections to entertainment and stuff like that, and a bigger scale, we'll be able to get more information. I need to start searching the dark web more. Yeah, no, Limus, I was talking about my 8-year-old daughter who's coming from Japan for the summer. Sorry. I need to stop talking about that. No kids. No more kids. Rick has enough kids. So, Andrew, who can you give us information on who made the video besides yourself being involved in it? Is there any information you can give us on who made the video, where it was made, and any practical effects that were used for it? Just trying to get down to the nitty gritty of everything while we got everybody here, except Brandon. It's kind of lonely. Any I do miss, like, the hectic chats during the whole the main segment of the whole FD thing. I miss the hectic chats. I miss everything. I miss getting up in the morning and getting up every morning and seeing hundreds of comments and whatnot on our videos. That was real nice to see. let's also be clear right here. Um, Miguel, I have seen that. Such practice. You got. I gotta hand it to Andrew and his crew. They, with a minimal amount of things, they put out amazing videos. And if we can, I think I still have that. The video here. If we can take a minute to appreciate this, the Yep, that's it. Okay. Here, hold on, guys. We're going to take a second and appreciate this video real quick. One last view for everybody live. So chat's going to go away for a second. Let's just take a look here. Okay, I'm back. I just really wanted to watch that video again. Like, Andrew. The eyes. How did you guys do the eyes? Was it post-production? Was it contacts? Is there another secret that we don't know? I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to Allie's channel. Ah, the secret. It was not contacts. Okay. Yeah, the complete blackout contacts like that are really, really expensive. That, like, we looked into it just to try to see how much things would be. Andrew, the BEK. Are you the one that visited me? Um, so those of you that weren't around at the beginning or didn't really pay much attention, I did have a legitimate BEK experience. It's got to be about 2 years ago at this point. It was the very, 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 very first video on our channel. Followed by a second video, which was wow, I'm lost. Miguel, thanks for stopping in tonight. I will try to do more of these little fireside chats with just me and you guys if I can't get B up here. The girlfriend may join in. She seems to be more open to talking lately on video. I'm just really happy to be back. I'm happy that you guys have come back, even if it's just 12 of you right now. I'm real happy. MP, honestly, I'm smoking cigarettes because I'm broke right now. And they keep going out because your cracked version of Adobe After Effects. Well played on the cracked version. Well, she didn't get out of work tonight until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm definitely not staying on that long tonight. We're on for an hour right now, and I don't know how we get this conversation to keep going. Content-wise, again, The Secret, more WTF Paranormals. I miss the WTF Paranormals. They were a lot of fun. BEK, I really do believe are a legitimate thing. There's way too much to say that they're not. It's just a point of figuring out what they are. I still can't shake that night that happened to me. It was still one of the weirdest things in my life. It still shakes me to the core when I talk about it, when I think about it. And like, it's still to this day, I don't know how to explain it. The things that happened, that night of my BEK experience, I can't even say an encounter, because in my head it still seems all like a dream. I still see it all as a dream, that nothing really happened, but there's too many things that just didn't add up. How many people have actually heard my story or gone back to hear the story, to watch the video? I know I've covered it a couple of times while we've been chatting. It's been a while. It's hard to think that our channel's been up for like 2 years. I do. The library, the public library here has a digital media studio that I might start using to do videos. That they have green screens and all that. I just have to take a class in them. I still need to remake that video because the audio is really bad on that one. My BEK video, my BEK experience was, like I said, it was more of a dream. I was playing Fallout 4, I believe was the game I was playing. Like I said, this was 2 years ago. Sorry. And my parents, I was staying at my parents' house because I was really, 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 really poor at that time. I had just moved back, and that was a weird sound. That was me plugging my headphones in. Sorry. Okay. Oh man, sorry, I lost myself. I it still shakes me. I believe I believe I remember going to sleep. 100% going to sleep. It's really, really... the basics of it are, I had a dream where my parents were out of town, so nobody could have let anything in the house. I was playing a video game. I looked up. There were two kids standing in my doorway, my bedroom doorway, not in my house. One was younger than the older one. They both had hoods up over their head. We were researching going in to do a podcast, which was also recorded. We were going to do a podcast on BEK. And I looked up and saw these two kids just randomly standing in my doorway of my bedroom. Um, and it seemed like an eternity that they stood there, and all of a sudden, one of them looked up at me, eyes dead as the world. There was literal nothingness in their eyes. Their eyes literally didn't exist. It was just complete blankness. Just nothing. And it said, "Stop looking at us." And then Allie, I feel it was a dream, but just let me get, like, there's things that don't add up. Um, I sleep. I always sleep with a window open. I like to have the fresh air, no matter middle of winter or not. I live in the Northeast, so so it gets cold, but I have my window open because it's comforting. I would always fall asleep with my TV on, and the satellite would turn off, but the TV would still be on. After this happened, I woke up from apparently a dead sleep, and my TV was off, my window was closed and locked, which made no sense because I never locked my window because occasionally I left my keys in the house and I had to go in through my window. So my window was never locked, and it was locked. It was 3:27, if I remember the time correctly. 3:27. And I know my parents were coming back to the house that day, so I instinctively vacuumed. Something I would never do right when I got up. I hadn't even had coffee. Like, I got up and, like, it was real bad. Like, and I went to Brandon's that night because we were going to do the podcast, which got us started. And I was a wreck. I was completely out of it. There's actually two videos of me retelling this story. There's the original one I did on my own with Brandon, and there's the one we did on the podcast, the original MonsterCast. And I literally broke down crying in the podcast live on the air because we were live at that point doing it through Blog Talk Radio. I cried. It still affected me, and I don't know. Like, it was one of the most horrific feelings. Like, it wasn't, it was a feeling of dread and emptiness. And it just wasn't, it wasn't a good thing. Um, wow. I haven't told that story in a while. Um, that is my experience. I still, like, I don't remember seeing them face to face. Everything recalls being a dream to me. Everything 100% was a dream. I, Hydra, I have a theory about BEK, and I don't know how many people coincide. Thanks, guys. With my feeling on what these are, because it was months later that my mother was diagnosed with cancer. Nephilim, yes, we were in the process of researching BEK for a podcast that we were doing right around then. So I had known about BEK for years. It's one of the topics of paranormal that really interested me because there was no real evidence to go with it, which is really one of the real hard things to prove or disprove. There's no evidence. There's not much concrete, solid evidence, if any, of BEK's existence. But yet, I have known about BEKs for a real long time. We were researching it because each week we did a different topic on our podcast that we were doing. We'd done Dogman, which is where we got Dark Waters. We'd done UFOs, and we've done a Bigfoot. So Black Eyed Kids was the next logical step. It was something I wanted to do. I'm the one that brought up the idea to the topic. That's why it feels like it was a dream, because I had overexerted myself doing research for this. I had gone through hundreds of hours of research doing this, getting ready for it. So that's why, like, I think it was a dream, because I had just overexerted myself to talk about it. But in the same vein, things just didn't add up in my house. The TV being off, my window being closed and locked. My initial gut reaction, like Brandon has said that I wasn't the same that day when I came over, and I don't remember a lot of that day. I go back and I listen to the videos and watch them, and I can remember talking about it. Would it make me feel better knowing it was a dream? Honestly, no. Because of my belief and the things I've experienced in my life that go beyond BEK, I would like to have actually had that experience. It had been a real experience. But I want to know if it was a dream or if it was real. That's what I want. I didn't have a chance. I literally got up and vacuumed. I didn't look for footprints. I didn't look for dirt in the house. Nothing like that. I didn't. None of it. Anything I would normally do, I didn't do. I just instinctively cleaned. It made no, like, it when something like that happens, I instantly, like, if I hear something in my house, I instantly go get a recorder or things like that. I don't instinctively run the opposite direction or cover it up. That's what makes it really weird, is that I instinctively, like, instantly, as soon as I was up, I vacuumed. So if there was any evidence, it was gone. My theory on BEK is they're a harbinger of death. It was a couple months, probably, I think 2 months after that dream, that experience, what have you, that my mother was diagnosed with cancer, and it was 8 months after that my mother passed away. One thing that I have noticed a lot with BEK experiences is that death follows them. New in the aspect of not being reported for many hundreds of years. It was what, like, the first documented report was 96 is the first one. Yeah, it's new compared to, like, Nessie, Bigfoot, Mothman, things like that. Could have happened to you while in a dream state. The weird thing about me is I don't dream often, or at least remember dreams often. I'm sure I dream every night, but I don't remember my dreams often. The fact that this woke up, I remember the exact time I woke up. It just strikes me as weird. I'm shaken. Whew. Okay. A new phenomenon in the aspect of reporting wise. But there's a possibility that just people didn't know what was going on and didn't report it. Oh, man. Okay, I need to focus. So, that's the basicality of my experience. The feeling that I have still to this day, and the feeling that I had that night, I can't explain it. I can't make up, like, you guys couldn't see me that day. Like I said, it was 2 years ago. It was rough. Okay, subject change, please. Or at least off my thing. I know it was quite old already, but certainly people back then thought they were gods or foreigners or demons or fairies. Yeah, like, there was probably always a different explanation for what they are. And the eyes are what really do it. The dark, the blankness, the nothingness. That's really the only. And I know Limas can attest to this because she's had an experience. When you saw their eyes, when I saw their eyes in the dream or half dream or when they were there, what have you, it was literal like looking into nothingness. There wasn't a shine. There was no. It was nothingness. A lot of people do link demons to BEK because of the nothingness in their eyes. That's kind of where I was going. That's kind of Brandon's big thing. Is that demons and BEK? I think there's more to it. I really do think they're harbingers of death. I've also read that if you research them more, the more you look into them, they show up. So that might be something. But it could have been. I could have tricked my mind into believing in them more than I did. It could have been just a very vivid dream that seemed real. I mean, truthfully, I can't say that I had an encounter with a BEK because of how I feel it was a dream state. What are we owing, Andrew? The man. Allie, yeah, like you were there, but you weren't. So strange. It feels like it happened, but in the same vein, I can't legitimately say it that it did. That's the problem. Andrew, there's no guarantees on that. I have read accounts where people heard about them and started looking at them, and they showed up. I mean, that could be something, but there's no proof. Like, that's the problem with the BEK situation, is there's no proof. I was just tagged in a post on Facebook. Sorry. Oh, wrestling stuff. We need a man. Wow. Okay. Yes, they definitely don't tend to show up at techno raves, though. That's something I figured out a long time ago. Let's be honest here. Andrew, how can you make me feel better about BEK very specifically? See, I like having this conversation with all parties that were involved in the drama before coming in and discussing the legitimacy of what brought us to the forefront of where were before. Make sense? Oh, Nephilim. Let's go straight up here. I did tell Brandon I was going live. A lot of people do expand on myths. There are a lot of myths out there that people take and they just blow out of proportion. The Slender Man one is a big one. Part of me feels that Mothman is something like that, but who knows? I something affected me that night more than what I can explain. Was it paranormal? I don't know. Was it a BEK? I don't know. But something affected me on a deeper level than most other things I've experienced. And I've been scratched by things that weren't there. I've been scratched recently by things that weren't there. I've been hit, I've been pushed by things that didn't exist, like things that weren't there. But this affected me on such a deep emotional, kind of a spiritual level, and I'm not exactly a spiritual person, when it comes to like religion and whatnot, but it affected me on a spiritual level that I can't explain to anybody. The true feeling of how it made me feel in my soul. It went to my core. It went. So Andrew knows where the original story came from. That's where we're at here. It makes a lot of sense. There are a lot of cases where people have seen BEKs. Not a lot. But could they all be fake? They could all be fake. Could they all be legitimate? They could all be legitimate. Like, I don't... I... In my core, if BEK are real and exist, which I firmly believe they do, I never saw them as being specifically harmful. I've always saw them, like, specifically since my experience and everything that went on in the year that followed that, I saw them as, like, people see Mothman as a harbinger of a disaster. I see them still to this day as something that could carry a soul to the other side, whether it be heaven, hell, nothingness, as something to help. I don't know. I have a weird idea. That's a very specific human being created BEK. I'm gonna have to do some research now. Anyways, like, there's a possibility that the otherworldly creatures or what have you are now using the BEK as, like, the figure of a BEK as something to bring about, as something to see. Instead of showing their true form, they present themselves in this. I have never heard of Zardaloo. And I have Google up for a reason. Oh. Research time. Limus wants me to make a video. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I briefly... Hydra, I'm going to look at the Devil's Bible email that you sent me in a little while. But right now, I'm focused on this. I could, like, if Andrew would willingly give me any information that he has so I can research, start looking into more things, and kind of put an explanation out there about this, like, as us, and I know it's still hard for people to take us legitimate after all that happened, but if we could put an end cap on this topic as a whole, where it came from, where it got started, I would love to be able to just pop that bubble and be done with it. I do know that something affected me, and people do see BEK not into away from Zardaloo and away from like that aren't involved in like the Fantastic Daily thing, the Zardalu, anything that involves like the typical real life like BEK stuff. Like me, Limus. I mean, we've gotten multiple other accounts, and at this point, I don't know which ones were real, which ones were fake. Zardulu. Okay, Zardulu. Yeah, 20-minute voicemail. Lost myself again. I keep doing that. Where'd my lighter go? I still want to do the BlindBrik taco meat. Just an FYI. I still want to do that. So I'm gonna look over the next couple days because I have tomorrow off. I'm gonna start looking at this Zardulu. Yes, Limus, tacos. The BlindBrik taco meat. A yearly convention of all things BlindBrik and tacos. No burritos need apply. Oh, interesting. Anyways. So, Andrew, if you want to message me any information you might want to be able to pass on so I could try to get to the bottom of it, that'd be great. But I do plan on doing some research on my own. And seeing what I can find out. Anyways. Brian Bethel seems like such a boring name to have created the BEK. That is a very true story. Like, that is a very... I'm gonna follow Zardulu on Twitter. No joke. Voldy! Oh, it's been a while since we called him Voldy. The world is full of hoaxers. That's the unfortunate thing. Sorry, I need to get off her Twitter. Otherwise, I'm gonna just get distracted for hours and not talk, and we'll just sit here in silence. Hey, I'm here to prove things wrong and right, which is always true or false. Which has always been our... So, did anybody see the Jason Voorhees thing that somebody put in a lake? That was pretty dope. Yeah, the world would be boring without these things, but in the same vein, people want honesty. And that's part of where the issue with our channel came from is we were honest up to a point, and then we started withholding truth. Yeah, the Jason Voorhees thing. So somebody made a Jason Voorhees life-size figure and stuck it at the bottom of a lake with a chain around its neck. It's really, really cool. It happened days ago. Well, it came out days ago. It's really, really awesome. And as somebody that's like a horror movie fanatic, that's just really cool. Have there been any Nessie sightings lately since the last one we touched on? Bigfoot's always being sighted. I'm so overseeing Bigfoot. Like, he has the best publicist in the world. Let's just throw that out there. Good night, MP. Thank you for coming in. We will be doing this more often. I promise. Even if it's just me, I get bored, and I like to talk to you guys. So I'll try to do at least a weekly live stream with just me and you guys if I can't get B around to do it. Maybe the girlfriend. But I will definitely be around more. I will definitely be around more. I want this channel back. I want it back. I want it back. I miss it. I miss the live chats. I miss getting these videos done. Even if I have to do it myself for the time being, I will. It's going to take a lot more effort for me to do the secret. It's going to take a lot of work. And with work, that's where I like our community. You guys help out. You guys will... I want to... So, when it comes to the secret, what I want to do is... The first week we do something I put up a video on the secret. It's going to be one of the ones that have been solved, and I'll go through how it was solved and the processes they took, and then I will show the picture of what we're going to do the next week and the verse that goes with it. And then I think the next week we're going to do I'll do a live stream of us dissecting and trying to figure out clues on things, and my hope is to get people that are near where some of these may be hidden to... Hi, Winchester. And hopefully have people that are localized to those areas where they can help us figure out landmarks. Allie, a lot of people were really bummed over the FD thing. It is what it is. It's water under the bridge at this point. Andrew's now coming in here to discuss things that, like just discuss stuff and be a legitimate person towards the channel. Alright, Hydra, I know we have Limas in Florida. I believe there's one in Houston, so if we have anybody in Texas, I mean, I have personal friends in Texas, but if we have anybody down in Texas that listens, we can work there. I believe one's in Montreal, New York City, San Francisco. There are a lot of... There's literally 12 different places. We always, once everything hit, we always invited Andrew in to come in and discuss things. It just got really hectic, and people, were witch hunting at that point, and I don't blame him for not being as chatty then as he is now, if that makes sense. It got really harsh. Yeah, FD does not come and talk. Andrew comes and talks. FD does not exist. Voldy, as we know him, does not exist. Oh, Voldy. Oh, those were the days, guys. Those were the days. So, I think what I'm going to do once I get off of here tonight is I am going to start putting together the first video on The Secret. It'll be probably the Chicago one that's already been found. So I'm going to explain what they saw, because the Chicago one was the very first one found. I believe it was found in 88, I think. I need to look at dates. Right off the top of my head, I can't think of dates. Yeah, like and if how are you guys gonna feel if I'm doing this on my own for a while without Brandon until we can get him get our schedules more coincided? Is it gonna be cool if it's just me doing videos, or would you prefer to have both of us do them? It's really nice going live. I've missed going live. It's been a while. Andrew wants me to make more content. Okay, so I'm gonna do a checklist of things that we're gonna do. So we're gonna keep doing the secret. Okay, so if and once I figure out audio, I can bring in other people to like I can have guest speakers every week. Yes, I know I got to make my thumbnails more clickbaity. I got really good at that for like a decent at that. I'm working with rudimentary equipment, Andrew. I I I don't have good graphic abilities, guys. If anybody wants to make me some thumbnails, I'd appreciate it. Um all right, next time we do a live stream, I will try to set up the Google Hangouts. I think there's a way I can hook Discord audio into my streamer. Um, into my the thing I stream with. I forget what it's called. XSplit. I use XSplit. You got to remember, guys, we are doing everything bottom of the barrel. No money. We are not paying for anything. Everything, every piece of equipment that we have is free. XSplit, we don't pay for the paid version. I don't have a graphics program. My computer can't handle it, and I'm not getting rid of Fortnite because that's the one of the few joys I have. Still not any good at that game. Let's just be honest here. Have almost 200 matches in, almost 1,000 matches in, and still haven't got a win. So let's not even go there. So as far as doing the thumbnails and stuff like that, I'm working the best I can, but literally rudimentary equipment. It's like working with a chisel and a piece of stone. It's quite ridiculous. I have an old mic that I've had for years that I used to do for EVP recordings. I think the best piece of equipment we have is literally my webcam. No PUBG. Fortnite is so much better than PUBG. You know why Fortnite's better than PUBG? Do you know why Fortnite's better than PUBG? It's free. Hydra, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I will look into the Devil's Bible and start probably do a video on that. I know once I'm able to do I know I'm going to be able to, like, when I'm recording videos and not going live, I'll be able to bring people in to discuss, like, I'll be able to, like, have Limus one week, or Jess, or even Andrew, if he'd be willing to do an episode of something with me. I'll be able to bring other people in. Just, I haven't figured out the live stream aspect of it yet. That's where my issue is. Graphics wise, I'm working on getting better. I have friends that do graphics, so I might be able to. Yeah, people do think WWE take things away from Olympic wrestling, but let's be honest here. WWE is no different than Days of Our Lives if you think about it. And I love wrestling. Let's be honest here. I was going to make a wrestling channel for a while and just never got around to it. Alright, guys. Hour and 45 minutes, somewhere around that range we're at. Hour and a half. Closing in on 2 hours. Whatever. Hour and 40 minutes. Okay, we are not a WWE channel. If we want to do a WWE channel, I'll make one of those, because it's something I want to talk about all the time. But right now, checklist. We're going to do The Secret. We're going to do some WTF Paranormal. I am going to start researching more. I'll probably get the first video on The Secret done tomorrow. And hopefully have that up. By the way, guys, go follow my other YouTube channel. I'm going to be starting to put some stuff up there. It's going to be Fortnite videos. So, if you're interested in watching me play Fortnite badly, I'll be doing stuff over there. It's Stark Raving Dad. Okay, but you noticed that many people were devastated with the BEK fake outing. So why do it again? Just tell them that it's entertainment. Nephilim, honestly, okay, we still get people on our channel that come in that haven't watched any of our videos and give their opinions on the Russian BEK video or some other stuff, or even stuff on FD's channel that we've done. So even if you tell people it's fake at one point, because it does, Andrew did put up a video explaining what it was that we were involved, and we have said it many times on here, people just don't pay attention. It's not Andrew's fault or the Fantastic Daily's team fault that people don't pay attention. Really, that's fact. Andrew, just put "it's fake" right up on the thumbnail. Every video, just entertainment, flashing red light. A flashing red light. Allie, we didn't think it was real. What I firmly believe is what people got so affected by with the FD thing and the outing of FD is that they were invested in the story. Even on our channel, people were invested in the story. They were invested in us proving that it was fake. And people on the Fantastic Daily channel were invested in proving it was real. So that's why people got so upset when it was shown as fake. They were invested. That's why people got really mad at us when we said that we were limitedly involved in the story. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people are actually thinking that the whole doxing was actually part of the story. I've gotten people that have said that to me, that they think that the doxing that was done on the FD team was that the doxing was fake, that it never actually happened, and this is all part of the story to bring us to where we are now. Do I believe that? I firmly don't think that happened. I think somebody actually doxed the dude. But do we know? We don't know. That's up to Andrew and the Fantastic Daily team to express whether it was real or not. Allie. Yeah, see, there we go. Like, coming straight from Andrew, they were actually doxed. Like I said, I didn't think that they weren't doxed. I believe that they were. Andrew, are you a BEK now? That's... I'm surprised that we didn't get doxxed, to be honest with you, but there's nothing interesting to find in our lives. But I'm severely... Before the doxing happened, I did get a message from Docstar saying... Or before everything came out, he dropped me a message here on YouTube saying that he had something to talk to us about you. So, whatever. But I am pretty shocked that we didn't get doxxed. Because people were invested on both sides, and we made people mad. Like, before we got involved with the story as a whole, when we were just doing our thing, we got people mad. People were really, really mad at us. You should see some of the things that came through at that point. Docstar sells cancer. I have literally not paid any attention to Docstar whatsoever. Like, I never watched one of his videos. I just wasn't interested. I like campfire stories. That's it, Andrew. We're gonna do a at least monthly campfire story with Andrew and Rick around the campfire telling stories. Probably not, but all in favor, say aye. I like how Andrew's kind of directing the chat right now. I'm just gonna chill. Nephilim, I do have to back Andrew up here on this one. Well, that's interesting. I got it back. There is... They were doxxed for YouTube videos. They weren't selling product. They, granted, we ripped the Fantastic Daily channel apart at the beginning. We really, really did. And with the death of the kid storyline, that really pissed me off. And I was angry. But I wasn't going to dox the dude. I wasn't going to have somebody dox the dude. He was telling a story. Even once we figured out it was fake, he was telling a story. The rights of this world... You don't go to a movie... Like, every one of us knows that movies are fake. They're not real. Think about back in the day of the Blair Witch Project. How many of us that went... I'm probably aging myself here. Well, y'all know how old I am. Hi, Winchester. How many of us went into the Blair Witch Project with a hint that it was real? Because they never said that this is a fake movie. How many of us did that? I know when I went and watched Blair Witch Project, there was that thought in the back of my head, the original one from the late 90s. There was this inkling in the back of my head saying, this might be real. You know, because they said it as... Exactly. If Docstar is selling audio signals saying they're going to cure cancer, that's a criminal. That's a snake oil salesman. Let's be honest here. Yeah, we talked, and half the time when we were discussing the Fantastic Daily stuff on our channel, it turned into conversations about tacos. But I compare the Fantastic Daily story to the originality of the Blair Witch Project. Like I said, they didn't say right off the bat that it was fake. For months afterwards, people were still believing that it was real until the the actors showed up on stage at the MTV Movie Awards or some crap like that. It was a long time ago. I didn't really pay any attention to it. You might hear my cat purring. Alright, guys, we're closing in on 2 hours. At the 2 hour mark, I'm going to cut this off because I'm getting tired and I want to watch some food shows or something. I don't know. So we got 10 minutes. Let's get it all out in 10 minutes. At this point, if people want us to go over these new FD videos, we can. If not, then we don't have to. Either way, no one's paying attention to my Blair Witch Project connection. Damn you people. This is my channel. Well, it's our channel. So, The Secret, WTF Paranormals, more live streams, try to get the girlfriend to come online with me. What else, guys? Yeah, that... Very valid point. Street magicians don't tell you that it, like, magicians as a whole don't tell you it's fake. No one, they never have, except for the masked magician, and he should be hung out of a window somewhere. Nobody pays attention to me when Andrew's here. I'm gonna cry. Okay, 3 video topics to start working on. We're gonna do The Secret. That's one that I want to do. Do we really want me to try to figure out... So, Secret, WTF, one more. What's the third one? Should we do Secret, WTF, and then just figure out the live streams? Or Secret, WTF, and it's going to be really hard for me to do React on my own. MonsterCast is more of a podcast thing. So, Secret, WTF, and live streams. Okay, so that's where we're going to focus for the time being. With it just being me doing this right now, I'm going to try to start getting guests on the live stream and figure that out so I can have someone to talk back and forth with. So, going to try to do 2 videos and a live stream. I'm going to try to set days where I do these. So, it all depends on my work schedule. So, Sundays I don't work any later than 6 o'clock. So Sundays we can do as Sunday Secret. I can do a secret video on Sundays. Oh, yeah, secret video on Sundays. Every other Friday and Saturday are really hard for me because I have the kid. So I can't. When he's here, I won't be doing videos. So Secret Sundays. We can do WTF Wednesdays. I'm going to start doing everything by, like, letters. Lyman... Allie. Crap. Send me an email. We can discuss... We can coincide with each other's channel and start working together on it. Limus, obviously, we're going to use your help. You said you wanted to talk to me anyway, so either drop me a message on Discord or email me. The live streams are fun. We've done this for 2 hours and have covered a lot. I'm thinking about demonetizing the channel for a while. People really don't like the fact that we're monetized. The monetization was really just trying to get equipment to do investigations with. As it stands right now, monetization is an issue. We've had 4 or 5 videos that have been flagged for one thing or another. So I think at this point I'm gonna demonetize this channel for a while, get the ads out of there, just like I injected marijuana straight in my eye. The channel was, yeah. We're not really making money off the channel, anyways. I think we have we cashed out what we had, and I got my internet with it, and Brandon did a couple things with his half of it. I don't know what he did with it, but all of mine went to getting internet, so we could start doing this, and then. But monetization right now, like I said, we've been flagged a couple times for one reason or another, whether it's sensitive topics. With a paranormal channel, they're really cracking down on ads. They don't see it as family friendly. So. Thanks, Nephilim. I will definitely look into that. So the GIMP. Whoa, where are you going? Allie, we made a little bit more than $3 from our videos, but we got a really big hit during the whole Fantastic Daily thing. Like, our views went up significantly, and we're still getting views off of that. But again, I don't want people to think that we're doing this for money. I don't want people to think we're doing this for fame. I really want to get to the bottom of things. So, all right, we got to cut this off. I got 3 minutes, and like I said, I'm tired. I worked today, and I want to lay down and watch TV. So, we're going to do 2 videos in a live stream. Sundays, Wednesdays, and it depends on my schedule for the live streams. Good night, Andrew. Thank you for coming in. I always appreciate it when you're here. We'll chat on Discord about anything you need. Anything you want to talk about, we will converse on there. So thank you. I'm glad we're glad to be back. I'm looking at Tuesdays. If I do Tuesdays for the live stream, it's going to be a late live stream, not super late. I get out of work at 9, so it'd be like a 10:30 live stream. If everybody's cool with a 10:30 live stream, we can do that. But if not, we'll figure something else out. So as it stands now, I'm going to schedule everything in for Sundays, Wednesdays, and Tuesdays. Tuesdays for live streams. Everybody good with that? Sundays for The Secret, Wednesdays for WTF, Tuesdays for Taco Tuesdays. It's not set in stone. Things come up. I work weird schedules. But as it stands right now, that's what I'm gonna push for is Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Because if we do a secret video on Sundays, that'll give people some time to go over the stuff, and we can discuss it on Tuesdays. And then Wednesdays I can throw up a WTF Paranormal. Does that sound like a plan? Is everybody in on this? Are we all happy with how it's going to go? I'm glad that you guys joined me tonight. Please give this a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. I know that it sounds like I'm begging, but it helps us on the algorithm. Sub to the channel. Hit that little notification bell so you know when we post something. Become part of our notification squad. Woo! Notification squad checking in. I do appreciate everyone coming in tonight. I'm glad to have you guys back. I'm glad that everybody's here. Came into chat. That you guys are super forgiving. Am I missing anything? I haven't done this in a while, so there's the Discord. Email is blindbrik@gmail.com. Join us. We do have a Facebook. I haven't updated it in a while. BlindBrik Productions on Facebook, or BlindBrik. Just search us. You can like us on Facebook. We're gonna work on. I'm gonna start getting more active on the Facebook app. We don't really use Twitter that much. I've been using it more for my gaming channel than anything. Please send any videos you find that you think we need to look into. Send them on Discord. Email them to us. We're gonna set. I'm gonna set up a specific channel on the Discord so we can discuss the secret. If you don't have the book, you can either search a PDF, search for a PDF so you can bring it up on your computer, or find it in a bookstore, an old bookstore. That's what I did. It's easier for me to bring up the PDF to search through when we're doing things on the computer. But I do have the actual physical copy of the book. It's The Secret, a treasure hunt. Let's make sure we look into that. Everybody find a way to find it. When we do, I am going to do a video tomorrow on the very first actual secret video I will be doing tomorrow. We will be touching on Chicago, and then we will go from there. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for helping me figure out the course of how we're going to do this. I will talk to Brandon, make sure he's okay with me. Yes, Nephilim, we are still looking at real strange stories. We're going to keep doing our normal stuff. Again, we're going to break it down. We're going to focus on 3 things right now. And the WTF. I have some stuff that I need to look into that one of our fans sent us that I need to really sit down and watch. I have a whole file folder of videos that he sent us to watch that I just haven't got around to yet. If you have stories, email them to me, blindbrik@gmail.com. If you have evidence, email it to me, blindbrik@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. I'm going to grab myself some food and watch some TV. Guys, thanks again. Hit the notification bell. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs down. Leave a comment. All is well. Thank you guys so much. That's it for tonight. I will have a video up tomorrow. Stay creepy.